Hello, and welcome to the very first 20-minute Wellbeing Check. I'm your host, Stephanie Cunningham. This is where all of us mind, body, spirit junkies come to check in and get a little growth-centered snack, if you will. While some of these might be a little over 20 minutes and some might be a little under, each Wellbeing Check will touch on a different topic designed to support you on your unique development path, whether that be personal or professional. So be sure to comment wherever you're seeing this. Drop some comments so I know this is helpful. Also, while you're there, if you have a topic you'd like to see discussed, be sure to drop that down too, so we can get that on for you and make sure we're giving you exactly what you need on your path. This is intended to be a little educational and a little thought-provoking. So let's see where this takes us. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. If we haven't met yet, I'm Stephanie Cunningham, certified professional coach, Reiki master teacher, speaker, and trainer. My mission is to help people better understand themselves and the world around them so they can create a life that feels really good. I'm talking incredibly, deeply satisfying. I was in the corporate world for nearly 20 years in marketing and training, and I consider myself a recovering type A. I'm a founder of RevelationU, a firm focused on self-awareness and personal growth that offers Reiki, spiritual life coaching, and in-person and online courses. Oh, and like many of my clients, and maybe you, I too am a highly sensitive person, an empath. So let's dive into today's topic, awareness. Awareness is the knowledge and understanding that something is happening or exists. What's going on around you? What's happening in your environment? Now, self-awareness, and this is where it gets juicy, is the conscious understanding of one's own character, feelings, motives, desires. Oof, huh? Did that hit you a little differently? I'm sure. I like to think of awareness and self-awareness as a radical upgrade to your personal operating system. What does this mean? Well, think about your electronics. What does it mean to upgrade your computer operating system or your phone operating system? What are the benefits? Upgrading your technology's operating system is designed to improve security, benefits from additional protections, right? Allow you to enjoy new features, software compatibility with new and old apps, faster speed, more stable connections with networks and platforms. We all understand that, right? Well, raising your level of awareness, not only of yourself, but others and the world around you, is the real life version of a system upgrade. Why? Because understanding how you work at a core level versus how you think you need to be, act, work, and live allows you to make choices that feel good to you and are in alignment with everything about you, your core values, your beliefs, how you want to work, love, and be loved. Absolutely everything. Making decisions from this place, a place of awareness, is true self-care and true self-love. Awareness is navigating the world from a heightened state of consciousness, a more efficient and effective way of living or working. When you start to become more aware, it's kind of like being in the zone all the time, a state of flow, if you will. That's the reason awareness, and particularly self-awareness, is a total system upgrade. You're encouraged to focus not only what is going on around you, but on you. What do you really believe? What do you really like? What do you really feel? Yes, I know, that can be really uncomfortable. It's way easier to focus on others, to take care of others. But while it may be uncomfortable, it's totally worth it. Before we jump in and talk about a few of the areas that will be affected by this system upgrade, I want you to pause and reflect. What is your personal experience with awareness, particularly self-awareness? How has it changed your life? What has been your evolution? Or perhaps this is a new concept for you. So, what are your initial thoughts? Be sure to leave your reflections in the comments as well. Let's think about those revelations that you just had during that reflection experience, and let's visit the areas that will be affected by the great system upgrade that is awareness. First, self-worth. We've all fallen into the category of sacrificing what we want for someone else. Maybe we even sacrifice what we want without even knowing if the other person would support us in what we want. Many of us are too afraid of the rejection to even communicate our desires or ideas. We're afraid to be shut down, called out, or forced into confrontation. We think something bad's going to happen if we say, I want this, or I need this. We think a conversation is going to go one way when it could actually go another way entirely. Think about a time when you thought something was going to end really badly. You needed to have a conversation with someone, and you thought it was going to be brutal. You thought of all the things you were going to say in defense of yourself or to prove to them that you were right and they were wrong, and you went into the conversation armored up, but it was actually smooth sailing. That's the reality. The fear and anticipation is often worse than the actual event. So it's important not to give your power away before you even know how the other party will react. When you have a clear understanding of your personality, your emotions, actions, likes and dislikes, it's easier to release negative self-talk, beliefs and ideas, and start to call in more appreciation for your gifts, your strengths, and have compassion for your challenges. Have you had that experience? I have so many times, especially at work. Another upgrade will be to relationships, personal and professional. Self-awareness improves personal relationships because understanding yourself helps you understand others as well. When you understand your motives and your emotions, it's easier to recognize the same behaviors in other people, which develops empathy. For example, when you realize that you can be a little standoffish in new situations because you feel uncomfortable and insecure around new people, you're likely to give your brother's new girlfriend a break if she isn't as friendly as you thought she'd be. Perhaps she feels the same way you do. The same can be true in a business environment as well. Personal development is the secret weapon in today's boardroom. Associates who are on a path of personal development help make businesses more efficient, productive, and overall better places to work. How? When people are conscious and self-aware, they don't take things personally and are more likely to be collaborative and open than come to the table with negative and defensive attitudes that can stonewall projects. I mean, think about it. How many times have you heard someone say, the manager that meant the most to me was a complete jerk. He was short-tempered, demanding, and treated everyone he managed with disrespect and contempt. It was incredibly motivating and inspiring. Never. You've never heard anyone say that. Team members who are self-aware are good communicators. They aren't afraid to bring up potential challenges, and they can adapt to different personality types because, again, the better you understand yourself, the better you understand others. And the last upgrade we'll talk about today, but believe me, there are more, is presence, otherwise known as the end of restlessness. So many people today, and you might be one of them, especially in these specific times, feel like something's missing in their life, even though all those boxes, they're checked. Good job, marriage, kids, disposable income, things like that. We try to fix this feeling through personal development or professional development or big life changes. Getting an MBA or other certifications. We might move, buy another car, have another child, get married, or get divorced. But many times, something still seems off. What's missing? You are. You are what's missing from your life. It's easy to disregard your needs and wants until you just can't anymore. There's nothing else to drown it out. As you learn more about yourself, how you work, things start to change. And as you start to align your life in a way that ensures fulfillment, potential, and aligns with what you truly want for your life, your viewpoint is expanded. You understand things that didn't make sense before. You feel more content, and you engage with others in a deeper, more connected way. That's just as good for business as it is for personal. Awareness is one of the key components to a good, healthy, satisfying life. What are some actions you can take to increase your personal level of awareness of yourself, what you want, your energy, and your own personal ideas and beliefs? What are some things you can do? What do you think? Jot them down and put them in the comments. You may have jotted some of these down. However, let's explore a few actions you can take to become more self-aware. First, journaling. Journaling is good because it gets your thoughts out of your head, and the benefit, you can become more aware of what is present for you. You might think, I already know how I feel. Perhaps yes. However, you might be surprised at what you don't know, the patterns, the daydreams, what needs to be worked on, the inspirations. All can be found through journaling. Next, a personal needs analysis. This is important, and I encourage everyone to do this. It's jotting down what it is that you want and need from your life. What feels good? What doesn't feel good? What do you want more of in your life? What do you want less of? What do you want less of in your life? Doing this helps you get clear on what you want, what you need, what you desire, what's important to you, your personal core values. Move your body. Moving your body consistently allows you to understand how your body feels and how it works, which might change over time. It also helps you determine what you're physically capable of. There are also so many emotional benefits to moving your body. Staying active physically supports brain health and it supports mental health and clarity. Engage that mind. Engage your mind by reading, researching, doing word puzzles, working. This all keeps your brain function high and your creativity elevated, and of course, your memory strong. Keeping things light and focusing on fun makes things, well, fun. If you're having a good time at work or home, creativity sparks, your attitude stays optimistic, and you feel like you're having a good time, which feels really good. You're in a high vibe state, and that feels great, that feels important, and that's going to attract other high vibe things. And finally, connect with your inner spirit or your sense of source. Meditation can be a great way to do this, and it doesn't have to be just sitting in one spot. It can be taking a walk in nature, or biking, painting, whatever you want it to be. Anytime you're out of your own head and you're tapped into the bigger picture, listening and being open. So what do you say? Let's stop living and working at your own expense. Let's bring you back into your life, into your work, and into your relationships. So what's one piece of information you learned from this first well-being check on awareness? Jot it down in your journal and be sure to share with us in the comments. We'll see you back here for the next well-being check on energy management. Keep an eye out, it'll be dropping soon. If you want to get in touch with me for a Reiki session, coaching, or just to find out some additional information on what we're doing at RevelationU, reach out via our website, Facebook, email, or check out our course list on Teachable. Of course, you can always give us a call. For now, I'll leave you with this inspiring quote. The mind is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets, and the more it can expand. Until next time, be well.